Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy 005 Dynasty. I'm back with another video. We're talking about the sample game once again, and we're talking about the musical producers who method of choice is sampling, and that's how they start them or they come up or whatever. So I did a video. It's called Knife Wonder's Destiny's Child Girl Instrumental Review, and I went over like how basically. Well, I guess this is what I found out, man. I found out, like, basically Knife Wonder basically took loops from the original production and didn't do micro chops like how people were saying. They were saying, like, oh, no, all these producers are so dope because they do micro chops and they can actually do chord progressions with doing micro chops of somebody else's sampled work. And I was like, okay, so I wanted to investigate. So I started to look into it on some stuff, and then also people were leaving comments, and when they left comments on my YouTube videos, I started to investigate the comments. I wanted to see, like, I want to do my research and find out what's really happening with these top tier musical producers, the ones who make the millions and millions of dollars, and basically the sample based ones. Because remember, Knife Wonder said that sampling is hard, extremely hard, and on top of that, people don't sample because they can't do it. Meaning, like, people who play the keys originally, like they go get a keyboard and play the keys, well, they don't sample because it's too hard for them to do, which I don't agree with either. But and the whole ka-tink thing, that thing, I don't think I could ever let that go. When he said when keyboard players play one key at a time, it's a ka-tink, and it's the equivalent to him hitting his pads one pad at a time, and they shouldn't be saying anything about him because they didn't create the sine wave, they didn't create the piano. They said we're all sampling. So yeah, this is where this all stems from, right? So to jump into this comment, awesome comment. Joey Blogs 6357 said, "Can't lie, you cooked on this one. I'm wondering, do you feel the same about J Dilla or MF Doom? As I think they use samples far more creatively." Now, and that sparked this video. So I want to say thank you for your comment, and thank you for sparking this video, the inspiration for this video. So here's the thing, right? As I was coming up as a youngster, I wasn't doing music at all. I didn't have nobody who really influenced me to do music. But even though I had older brothers that was into music, and one of my older brothers was a rap artist, he didn't influence me to do music. It only came around for me when my twin brother Legend, or Words from a True Legend, started to do music. He influenced me to want to do music. You know what I'm saying? And then my cousin Reek the Villain, he was signed to Busta Rhymes, the whole conglomerate and stuff like that. He was signed to Cash Money, Now he's doing his own thing independent. So you got Reek the Villain and you have Legend, right? Those are the two people who influenced me. The other person who influenced me was Arsonist from the Heat Makers, because I saw him on Smack DVD making beats, and I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. I want to be able to make beats like him. But the person who introduced me into making beats was this guy named DJ Mighty K. He's from out here in Long Island. Hempstead, Long Island, over on Parkside. DJ Mighty K. I used to call him Mighty K before he became DJ Mighty K, right? He showed me how to make beats. So basically, I was the type of person that I'm a lone wolf, okay? I'm a Sigma male. And if you don't know what a Sigma male is, just Google search or just look on YouTube. You'll find hundreds of videos about Sigma males. Sigma males tend to stand alone. They're introverts. They mind their business. They just, they're lone wolf. They're very intuitive. They're very smart. They're very creative. They're very strong. They have very strong characteristics, but they don't try to impose their will on anybody else like a alpha male. Alpha male is always trying to take over the crowd, take over the room. They always want an audience. Whereas a Sigma male could just fall back and still be able to, take over an audience and still be able to get their point across and still be able to move like legit on this earth, right? And then you have a beta male. The beta males are like the guys who like walk with their tail in between their legs. Like, they're very sneaky. You got to watch out for the beta males though, because the beta males, they're the ones who be setting you up to get into trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the ones who be snitching on you, ratting on you. You know what I mean? So I'm like in between. I'm a Sigma male. And since I'm a Sigma male and I'm an introvert, I never cared for anybody else's whatever, if you get what I'm saying. I never cared about what the next person was doing. I'm always worried about what I'm doing. I'm always trying to make make myself better as a person. So since I'm an introvert, I'm always studying stuff for me, inside of me, and I never care about the next person's talent. I never worried about it. I might see something, be inspired, maybe, possibly, but it doesn't influence me. So as I move on this earth, and I know there's tons of musical producers out there, I don't look to them or for them for inspiration, and I don't see what they do as inspiration. You have to be a special character to inspire me, like Arsonist from the Heatmakers. When I heard that sound when he was making those beats on Smack DVD, give a shout out to Smack, you know what I mean? I was blown away by that, and that influenced me to want to make beats, but it did not influence me to want to make beats like him. So here's the thing: when I hear people say J Dilla is the musical producer, right? Then I hear people say MF Doom, the musical producer. There's nothing inside of me. There's not 1 ounce of like emotion that makes me say, oh, let me go listen to them. Let me go listen to that person. Let me hear their style, their characteristics, how they manipulate this, how they flip this, how they flip that, how they. Some people said like J Dilla changed the game for a lot of, people using drum machines when he started to take things off of being quantized, right? And he started to play the drums on a drum machine as like a real drummer. This is what I'm hearing from other people, but I never. For me, that doesn't make me want to go listen. But oh, he did that. Let me go listen and see how he did that. And the reason why I won't listen to, or I haven't listened to, a J Dilla or MF Doom is because I don't want to be influenced by anybody else's style, sound, swag, charisma, anything like that. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm an introvert, so I'm trying to figure me out and trying to figure out my style from inside of me and then bring that out. That's why I created the style called Ghost Wave. Ghost Wave, which is cinematic air hop. So instead of being hip hop, it's air hop. So my beats have a cinematic tone with the melodies, and I put air in the beat instead of filling it up heavy with all the drums and the bass and all that stuff that make the beats slap and knock on hip hop. So hip hop, the beats, they're slapping, they're knocking and hitting hard. I'm trying to perfect the way where my beats hit. They hit solidly, but it's in a cinematic way, and I leave a lot of air and space into it. So Ghost Wave, and that's why I named it Ghost Wave, because ghost, when you think about a ghost floats. They like float. It's like airy, and it's like wavy. And my music, I want it to have a dope wave, like it flows, but it has a lot of air in it, and it's me, cinematic air hop. So that's Ghost Wave music. Ghost Wave is cinematic air hop, and that's why I'm trying to perfect it. I know like my style, and I can get the gist of it down. Now I'm trying to perfect it when it comes to the mixing aspect of it. I need to mix it better. I need to get the bass line. What was that? I need to get the bass line to have that nice and solid foundation. I need to get the kick drum to marry the bass and have a nice solid foundation, but sit inside of a cinematic tone, a cinematic style. Because when you make cinematic music, that's different from making hip hop, man. You know what I mean? Most people who sample from cinematic music, they still put hip hop drums over it, like a hip hop way, like a New York way or whatever, you know what I'm saying, a gritty way. I'm trying to put my own cinematic type of like air hop drums. I was about to say hip hop, but air hop drums, where it's airy but still solid. So it's all about mixing. You got to know music, and it's hard. It's not easy to create your own genre, and that's what Ghost Wave is. Ghost Wave is a new genre, which is cinematic air hop, and that's what I'm doing. But I would not be able to do that if I was listening to somebody else's style. That's because somebody else's style will influence and send me on a different path, a different journey, a different direction. And that's what I notice about a lot of musical producers. You know what I mean? If I tell a musical producer I don't listen to J Dilla, they're going to be like, what? How could you not? Like, they'll flip out, because a lot of people's minds, they cannot separate from everybody else's. That's why when I say, oh, a lot of people are in groups, is because they are in groups. Mentally, you don't even know that you're in a group, but you are in a group because you follow or you listen and you go in a path or the direction that somebody else has showed you or they told you. And that's not me, though. So when people say J Dilla, I don't go listen to his beats. I don't go listen to his tutorials. If there are, I don't know if there are. I don't go listen to or watch older videos of him doing what he was doing. I don't go on YouTube and search up J Dilla type beats or how to do a J Dilla type beat or how to unquantize my beat so I can sound more like J Dilla or I can sound more like a real drummer. I don't go search up MF Doom. I don't go search up any producers, to be honest with you guys. I'm not even gonna hold y'all on that. I don't search up nobody. I don't go look up anybody. I don't watch anybody because I cannot be influenced by them. I have to be me, 100% 005 Dynasty. And I'm the type of person, if I'm going to get it until I succeed, or I'm going to get it until I don't succeed. So you don't have to succeed at everything in this world, guys and girls. Like I be telling my son all the time, like, yo, stop putting so much pressure on you. My girl, she said the same thing. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself. He's flipping out because he gets like a 94 and not get like a 98 on the test. I'm like, you got a 94. I was getting 60s, man. I was getting 65, just barely passing. I'm still doing fine with myself, man. I can manage on this earth. And he's like, he got a high honor roll, and he just hit middle school. He got a high honor roll for the first 2 quarters already, man. Like, I never got high honor roll in my life going through school, man. No matter what age I was, what grade I was, I never got high honor roll. This kid is knocking it out the box, and he's putting too much pressure on himself, man. And I know I had to tell him yesterday, even though I don't think he got the message, I told him, I said, listen, man, I said, I don't care about that high honor roll stuff, man. And I was dead serious. I said, because that education is not going to help you in life. What's going to help you in life is your personality and your character. I said, you see how many times I have to talk to you? I said, you see how many times you try to be disrespectful to me? Then I got to stop what I'm doing to put you in your place because you're not going to disrespect me. I said, that's the tough type of stuff I worry about. I said, I worry about the real world stuff, the real life stuff. I said, you could be the nicest person in the world and get everything. I said, you could be the smartest person in the world, but have a messed up personality, a disgusting character. Is that going to get you nowhere, no matter how much knowledge you have in your head? I said, it's about the real world. I said, it's great that you have all that education, and it's great that you're doing what you need to do, but you have to have a banging personality to go along with that. And I don't know if he got my message, but I'll keep reiterating it to him until he gets it, because he's young, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So it's so cool. So basically what I want from my son is to, you know what I'm saying, do what he needs to do on this earth as a responsible, caring, you know what I'm saying, citizen. Be respectful, still get the knowledge. I love the fact that he's being knowledgeable, but I want his real life stuff to be legit and his knowledge to be legit. And then just move accordingly, man. And I'm gonna teach him. Learn your own way, learn your own style, be unique, be your own unique person, and then have people looking at you as, you know what I'm saying, as if you are a J Dilla, a MF Doom, or let's say arsonists from the Heat Makers, you know, and all these different producers. And you know, when I saw arsonists from the Heat Makers back when he was doing the Smack DVD, and when he was on the Smack DVD, you gotta think about it, man. He had his own style. How did he create that style? How did he create that Dipset sound, that Dipset style? That sound is amazing. He still got that swing to this day in 2025. You know what I'm saying? He still got that swing. How did he create that? That's what I mean about, you know, I don't think he was influenced. Because in the stories that I see online, he got the MPC and his friend done borrowed the MPC. And he just went to work. He just started going crazy in the drum machine. Like that's a brilliant talent right there. So I want to be a brilliant talent. I want to create my own style without being influenced by these other, you know, musical producers. And yeah, and another thing is, you know, with the sampling thing, I tend not to go listen to sample-based musical production also because I'm at the point where I'm trying to learn how to create original from scratch. So I'm basically trying to learn music theory and learn instruments. My first instrument is the piano. I'm learning that right now. I actually just made a beat last night, and I love what I did so far with the chorus. the chorus is amazing, but the only thing about the chorus is in triads. So, but the triads is, it's the 1, it's the 3, and it's the 5. I'm trying. And I'm gonna keep it like that though. 'Cause I like the way it sounds. Now for the rest of the beat, I need to get out of that triad. So I need to either do a 1, a 5, and a 7, or you know what I'm saying. I got to play with the 7th chord, but I have to embark emotion into the record. So right now I'm about to go home and I'm going to see how I'm going to do the melody for the verse to bring out emotion. And what I'm doing is also, which is really, really key and really, really brilliant on my end, is that I'm taking each section of the song by itself and making sure they all loop into each other perfectly. So basically doing a modulating out of the chorus into the verse, modulating out of the verse back into the chorus. So when you modulate those keys, it blends better. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to Michael Jackson, Celine Dion, Diana Ross. You can listen to all these different people, all their songs, Marvin Gaye. Listen to how they have modulations inside of their chord progressions, which help them transition in and out of the intro going into a chorus, out of the chorus going into the verse, out of the verse going back into the chorus. You know what I'm saying? Out of the last chorus going into, out of the last verse going into a bridge, coming out of a bridge, going back into the chorus, going out of that chorus, going into an outro for your song, like different things of that nature. However your strong structure is, the melodies have to really move the song along with the bass line and kick drum and all that stuff. So I'm taking my time with creating this music and perfecting that. If I was sampling, I'll be stuck in that sample. Like literally be stuck in that sample, stuck in that groove of the sample, whatever the sample is saying, whatever the sample is telling me, unless I want to go and play keys and stuff under that. But to me, why even do that? If you're going to play keys, just play the keys. That's one of my biggest gripes or biggest struggles I have with sample-based musical producers is, why not just play the stuff out yourself? Just make the music yourself. But it's a big fight, because everybody's saying like, well, sampling is an art form. But sampling is an art form that you have stuck in your mind that you don't want to get away from. That's another problem that I have with the sample-based musical producers, is that why are you stuck in this one style of art form? There's so many different ways. I could take a canvas, a white canvas, put it in an open room. You know what I'm saying? An open room, like a garage room. You know how they do like those art galleries? And I could put 20 designers, 20 like graphic designers or artists in that room. And I say, paint 4 feet of this, and you're going to get 20 different art styles. Like 20 different art styles from their minds, from their heart, their soul. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't think people. I think people. And I'm talking about like just like legit. Like, if I put like 20 musicians in a room, and they all know how to play piano. I'm going to get, and I put 20 pianos in there. That you're going to get 20 different styles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see different styles of original music production, not people stuck in a sample loop. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all get what I'm saying, man. It's kind of hard for me to explain, but I feel like you could do a lot more in music production when you do things just straight up from scratch. And I think the sample based community knows that too, man. I think they know that, man, because what if you got a song that you're sampling, and the sample is in, let's say, A minor. So the sample's in A minor, and they only play 3 chords in there. So A minor and the other 2 chords that blend with A minor. So what if they only play that? Like literally only play that. How you gonna manipulate and get out of that sample to get to another chord, to get to more chord progressions and change the amp and change the velocity of how you hit. You know, it's so many different things. Like when I'm playing the piano, if I play it light, it'll give me a different timbre than rather than when I hit the piano hard. Or if I'm playing a triad or I'm playing the 7th chord or the 9th chord, depending on how I hit the keys, the order I hit the keys, the velocity I hit the keys, you know what I'm saying? All that, it plays a big part in how the sound actually comes out. When you taking a sample, you can't really get in there to the nitty gritty and manipulate that. So the sample based community kind of like the beats kind of sound the same unless they start doing all these extra like modulation type of stuff where it comes to like adding chorusing and reversing and all that. But sometimes people don't want to hear that. Sometimes people just want to hear music, man. Like that's another thing. Like when I started to like really play out my music and I started to listen to it, I'm like, man, this sound good because it sounds like just homey. It sounds like just home, just like cinematic. It sounds like just like fulfilling. It sounds like it could go into a film and into so many different types of scenes in the film and a movie. Like it just feels good. And when I listen to a lot of hip hop beats that have samples, it'll make me feel that way, man. And then another thing is when I play out original, if I want to, then I could go back in there and put it back into the MPC and flip it like a sample. I could sample myself. So I have so many options when I create original. I just don't understand why the sample-based community don't go that route. I believe in you guys. I think y'all could just create something original and then just put it back into your system and flip it the way that you want to do it. Like your style. You be like, I feel good flipping. Well, flip it. But flip your own stuff though. I don't understand why people don't flip their own stuff. Like, so be influenced by yourself. Make your style like you know what I'm saying? Like don't go and look at how other people did this and did that. Start make your own headway, like make your own way in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like be an introvert. I mean, you can't make yourself into a Sigma male, but you could borrow some of their characteristics and traits. So yeah, man, I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody, man. Thank you all for coming through and subscribing to me, man. You gotta understand, man. I'm getting a lot of comments, a lot of love, and I just made a video. I think it was yesterday, and I said I was at 900 subscribers. I'm at 908 subscribers in like a day, so that's beautiful. Oh man, thank you guys and girls, man. Yeah, I'm almost at 1,000, and yeah, my watch time hours are going up now, and yeah, man. Don't forget to go check out my videos, check out the playlist. This video right here is going to be in the playlist. So if you go on my channel, I got a playlist. Let's see. Maybe go to analytics and see. I got a playlist where you could find everything on community. I don't know where to look at it right now, but there's a playlist that showcases like a lot of stuff, sampling versus original music production. I don't know where to find. Right here, playlist, piano, right here. So go check out this playlist, sampling music versus original creation. Go check out this playlist right here. And this will give you all the information that I've been talking about over the past like 2 months. So this is the playlist right here. Go to my channel, check out this playlist. There's a ton of videos, man. And a lot of logic. There's some videos in here where I'm fighting with people, though. You know what I'm saying? We get it in, but it's all love. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, we all brothers and sisters. We got to make it happen on this earth, right? And the very first video is right here. 005 Dynasty versus Knife Wonder. It's like 2 or 3 years ago I made that video. That was the very first video when I really first heard him saying, the ka-tink and stuff. So this your boy 005 Dynasty. I'm about to get up out of here. Also, man, don't forget to go on the browser, man. Go on your phone. Please do it on your phone, too. Go on your browser. And let's search up 005 Dynasty. Oh, wait, what's up with that? Well, let me scan through. MCU Kang recast rumors quietly confirmed by actor. Oh man, I'm not supporting that, man. I like Jonathan Majors, man. So search up, you know what I'm saying? 005 Dynasty. Oh, sorry, 005. That's that cheerleading crew. 005 Dynasty. Search me up, and you can follow me on Google. So don't forget to follow me on Google. Hit the follow button right there. 005. I'm following myself, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can get to see my Google Analytics, all my images, where I'm from, my music. Pop Shells had one of the songs I got out. My new music is coming, though, but here's all my socials right here, social profiles right here, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, MySpace. You can find me on MySpace, LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, Facebook, SoundCloud, and go to my Instagram. Hit up the Instagram, y'all. Hit me up on Instagram. There we go. So add me on Instagram. It's your boy 005 Dynasty. You know what I'm saying? And let's get it, guys. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, son. And anybody who want to work with me, holla at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist in the music industry, so I rhyme, I write songs. I'm a songwriter. And if you want to make a beat with me, let's do a collab making an instrumental beat. You know what I mean? I'll do the melody. I'll send the melody over to you. You know what I'm saying? You chop it up, do all the percussion or whatever you got to do, make it slap. And, you know, a lot of y'all say y'all can make it slap. So if you could make it slap, make it slap. And then, boom, we put it on a distributor and we put the instrumental out there. You know what I mean? Y'all want to do an instrumental CD. Whereas where I do the melodies, I send y'all the samples, which is my sample loops. Y'all do all the, you know what I'm saying, whatever y'all want to do to it. And then we just do, you know what I'm saying, we do an instrumental CD, and whatever beat that you did, you get a 50% cut on it. So every beat, I'll get a 50%, and you get a 50%. So if I got 10 people who want to do an instrumental CD with me or whatever, instrumental download type of album type thing, let's do it, man. This your boy 005 Dynasty. I'm gonna get up out of here. Don't forget to Google me. Yeah. Add me on Instagram. If you want, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know I don't ask for it, but hey, if you want to, follow me on this journey. Let's do it.